Well, I'm going to start my Let's Play for Luminous Arc 2. I figured since I already finished the first one, it'd be a good idea to move on to the sequel. Albeit, I'm not sure if this one's going to be as good or if it'll be worse than the last game. I haven't played it yet. I haven't even gotten past the prologue before, so I don't know really much of anything about this, besides it's probably in the same genre as the first one. At least that makes sense, right? The preparations for the fireworks seem to be going well. Report in, men. Is everything in order? Yes, Sir Gaston. They'll be ready in no time. It's important that the fireworks are ready to announce the start of the Starflower Festival. There's no room for error. Will I a spectacle that will move even the Shadow Frost Witch? Yes, sir. But, Sir Gaston, do you think all this is really appropriate? Why? What are you talking about? This witch conflict rages on. Is this the time for festivals? But of course, it's even more important in such troubled times. The citizens need hope after the past 3 years of strife. The Queen is hosting this amazing celebration to ease their worries. Oh, my dear kind-hearted Queen, we're truly blessed to have her. Does her glory not move you to tears? Yes, sir. Also crying, sir. Please try not to weep on the fireworks, sir. Worry not, my good man. These fireworks are tear-proof. Their cases are formed from the finest water-resistant material. Let those manly tears flow. I'm crying on the inside, sir. I need to get back to work now. I must depart as well. The Queen has summoned me. We have more information regarding the Shadow Frost Witch. So the witches are at war, are they?
Your Majesty, brighter and more full of life than the sun itself. Gaston, leader of the Tusk Squad, is present as requested.
I have waited for you, Gaston.
This voice sounds very familiar. I swear she was in the previous Luminous Arc. Is this Cecile, maybe?
Noisy as ever, I see. Quite an insult, coming from the head of our information bureau.
Why? Does he talk a lot? Because usually spies are pretty quiet, I'd assume.
I've delayed festival obligations to hear your report. So, tell me what the Shadow Frost Witch has been up to recently.
Where is Richter?
Richter is on duty, exterminating those vile beast fiends.
He's the same as ever, too.
I understand. Grim, please take the floor.
Yes, Your Majesty. Now, if I may begin, points 05 and 19 have observed golems in the witch's service. A few people were injured. Also, we have seen fiends from observation post 07. Fiend sightings and their attacks are rising dramatically. Details of the attacks and damage estimates are in the files.
So things are going rather poorly for this kingdom right now, eh?
This concludes my report.
So why are they playing a song titled Glory to Carnava?
That Shadow Frost Witch thinks she can do as she pleases.
Well, unless you're gonna stop her, she probably can.
What are our countermeasures? Gaston?
A stout iron wall, of course.
Yes, because this obviously can stop a witch who can wield the elements, you know, indefinitely. It didn't stop us from beating the ever-loving snot out of the Steel Witch in the last game.
Tusk Squad has been strengthened.
Why wouldn't you be strengthening your armed forces? Or at least keeping them on the same level by trying to improve their training to make them somewhat stronger, even if you're not increasing their numbers. Though we're not even sure what strengthened even means in this context.
We are defending the city from multiple locations.
Wouldn't you be doing that regardless if there's anything going on?
The Talon Squad, led by Richter, is destroying the fiends as we find them near the city.
Again, basic tactics, so I don't see why it really matters.
Yet our reports say that it is only getting worse. We need more. Surely it would be better to form a squad to exterminate them.
We must not seek battle.
Why not?
Our forces are only to be used for defense, and only as necessary.
So you guys are pacifists? Well, I guess that's better than being an aggressive kingdom, but it seems strange not to go on the offensive if this Shallow Frost Witch is causing you so much trouble.
I have every confidence in both Gaston and Richter.
Well, that's one of us. Considering this game is from Japan, I'm going to assume we're going to be playing with teenaged heroes at some point. They're going to have to do the bulk of the work.
However, please take care to minimize the fiend threat.
Leave everything to me.
Forgive my tardiness. I am Wendell from engineering.
My radiant queen, Steiner, leader of the Stinger Squad, is now in your presence.
You're late, Wendell.
It doesn't matter. I have great news. Wonderful, joyous news.
Well, what is it?
Are you ready for this? Go ahead, Steiner.
Yes, sir. The beta version of the runic engine, which we have been working so long to create, has finally been completed.
The runic engine. It's finished?
Not quite, Your Highness. We've only assembled the machinery. We are still unsure whether or not it will work as designed. We can't say for sure until we test it on a live human.
Considering all the human experiments they did in the last game, this sounds like a very terrible idea.
So you haven't even begun the testing stage? Still so far off. Once we have a human subject, we can begin immediately.
Do you have any volunteers lined up?
Yes. I would like to conduct the first tests on myself.
What? You want to experiment on yourself?
I live to serve our queen. I understand the workings of the runic engine better than anyone. I am most suited to this task.
Is this all right with you, Wendell?
Well, yes. Right, Steiner?
If something goes wrong, who would be able to fix your project? You're far too valuable to endanger yourself like this.
Our experiment will succeed. I am absolutely certain of this. I am so confident in my work that I'm willing to volunteer myself.
Bravely charging the danger is what being a knight is all about. Bravo, Steiner. But Sir Wendell, surely your skills will keep Steiner safe. Right. Perhaps. Maybe. Right, Steiner? Don't worry, Sir Wendell. Well then, Your Highness, perhaps we should allow Steiner to take command of the entire runic engine project. You'll be able to complete the runic engine, Steiner? I stake my life on it, my queen. Life is the most precious of all things. Are you certain? Yes, Your Majesty. I work for you, and for all of Carnava's citizens. I understand. Then I too must be prepared. Steiner, for the sake of peace across the nation of Carnava, please finish the runic engine as soon as you can. Yes, Your Majesty. Pardon me, I have a report. What news do you have? A messenger from the Rave Magic Academy is at the castle gates. Messenger from Rev? What business does a witch have here? She says she has a document from the brilliant witch, Miss Dia. Well, get that document and send the girl home. The sooner the better. Yes, sir. Hold. Bring her here. Your Majesty, the Shell Frost Witch may turn her attention to us if she thinks we're collaborating with the brilliant witch. The witches are capable of sending us messages with their magic, but they have sent us a physical message delivered in person. What does that mean? They're worried about having this message intercepted. This document must be something very important, then. Oh, I see. But Your Majesty, it may be a devious trap of theirs. That shouldn't be a problem. We can all protect the Queen. We're interested in seeing what the witches have to say. Yes. Sound a bit more confident. There is like 4 or 5 of you in this room. And there's only one witch bringing the message. I assume you guys could be strong enough to take on a witch. It's not like warriors are completely unable to get around magic in the last game. Bring the messenger here. Yes, Your Majesty. The world changes, and it cannot be stopped.
Fool! Are you blind? That strike could have killed you! Ah! Don't kick me there! That's not fair!
Life's not fair. Get over it.
Ouch! That looks like it really hurt.
Ah!
What's with the weird shoulder guard on one side but not the other?
Keep your guard up at all times! You're training!
Yes, sir. You bastard!
You want another?
No!
We're patrolling the Starflower Festival for the next 3 days. The bright lights may attract the beast fiends, so be on guard.
Aww, I was looking forward to enjoying the festival.
Send your complaints to the Shadow Frost Witch. If she wasn't fighting the other witches, it would be peaceful.
Quit your grumbling. Right now, we do what we must do.
Master Stephen, I'd like to practice some more. What? More?
Very well. From the beginning. Roland, Rosh, in your places.
Is there anything you want to know before training? Okay, let's go over stuff. See if there's anything new. I don't know how to move, I bet. Yeah, whatever. Well, I'll explain anyway, so listen up. You select move, and an area on the character turns blue. That's the person's move range. Select a cell to move there. Having a higher move stat means that you can move farther. Move stats equals the number of cells you can move. You can also jump up to areas that are higher than you. The jump stat shows the character's vertical range. So, like the sky, I suppose, here. The higher your jump, the higher you can go. Got it. Are move and jump both visible on the status screen? That's right. You can see all your stats on the status screen. Okay, but I can't walk on lava or water, right? Of course you can't, Roland. You can jump a single space. But you can't jump more than one space in any direction. You're not allowed to jump into an occupied cell, either. Be careful when the enemy is standing above you. Anything above you will do more damage. And if you attack an enemy from below, you'll do less damage. So try not to let anyone get the drop on you, Roland. Got it? Remember, it's much better to attack from above. Oh yeah, be careful of which way the enemy's facing. Attacks from the front are easier to dodge. Attacks from the side or rear are more accurate and hurt more. Move, range, altitude, and facing. They're the big 3 of combat. Pay attention to those factors and the battle will be easier. You got it, Roland? Something more than just moving around now. During a battle, you can choose an action from the list. When you do, the range of that action will turn red. Different actions will have different ranges. There are different ranges for attacking, casting magic, items. Each action has a different range available. Once you select a target, you can see its status. Make sure you don't attack your allies by mistake. Alright, dimwit. Oh yeah, if you want to get that window out of the way, just press the B button to toggle it on and off. Now, isn't that useful? Window? B button? What are you talking about? Don't worry about it. I wasn't speaking to you. Okay, gotcha. Anyway, let's hurry. Moving on. After choosing a target, you'll see the projected damage and accuracy flowing above the target's character's head. So, like the Sky 2. I'm gonna start showing accuracy of your attacks that way. Keep those in mind before you commit yourself into actions. I see. You can't do anything else, all you can do is end. Selecting end, you can choose which direction to face. The action order will tell you who has the next turn. You can ask more about the action order later. After you move an act, you won't be able to do anything else. Actually, having the action order thing is going to be helpful, I assume. I wish the last game had, actually. Yup, you don't want the enemy to hit you in the back. You know about DP? Drive points, right? DP increases once you've completed an action. Yep, if you use them, you can increase the effect of an action. However, you can only keep 300 points, and you use 100 each time. So you have to save up 100 points before you can use them. Use DP, select an action, then touch the icon at the bottom. You can use left or right on the control pad too. The more DP you use, the greater the effect on your action. Managing your DP can lead to a miracle on the battlefield. Stats. Man, I hate all those little numbers taunting me. I'll start listing them. Tell me if I mess up. Alright. Experience your current experience points. It takes 100 to level up. Taking actions in battle will increase your experience points. It determines how often your turn comes around again. Move is how far you can move in one turn. Jump is how high you can jump. You can jump up to that range. Turn your physical attacks. Defense turns on what you take from physical attacks. So all the basics here. Yep, right. Were you even listening? It's important to know what the different statistics mean. Man, we're knights. We don't do anything with magic. Well, you might face enemies who use magic someday. Who can say? Here's the action order. However, whoever is the fastest gets to take his turn first. So the characters with the highest AO go first, okay? Check the AO list to see the turn order of the battle. That list shows who gets to take their next turn when. See a longer turn list than the one along the top? Open the system menu during battle and select order list. That'll show you a much longer turn list for everybody. The action order is very important. I should remember all this stuff. Hey Roland, do you use the lapis seeds? Yeah, I use them to heat my room when it's cold and dark. They're useful around the house, but you should wear them too. Put out the 3 lapis seeds at once. These are all kinds of lapis, I guess technically would be the correct term, right? Does you gotta do the French thing. Lapis seeds you can equip. One will raise your defense to fire or your maximum HP. Oh, I never knew that. You have to equip the lapis before they take effect. Lapis, darn it. Make sure to keep that in mind when choosing equipment. This is starting to get a bit more technical than I really wanted. Required characters. Yeah, we did that in the last game too. Got on. How we get. Now go out there and be awesome. That should be it. Are you paying attention? Just continue. I can double check some of that stuff later. Oh, start. Jeez. Okay.
Let's do it.
Can't really do anything else, so let's just face here.
I got this.
Let's do it.
Let's let him move in.
Let's do it.
Gale Slice.
This is it. Hey! Let's do it.
Oh, I don't have any left? Okay.
Take this.
Okay, stab him. There we go. He'll probably be able to stab us now, but at least this way he won't be able to get behind us. Arts. I can't do anything there.
Knock it off!
Ah, gotcha.
Hold on. Time out.
Well, that was easy. Some lapis seeds, I assume. Today's training is over. You're all dismissed.
Today's practice was hard. Dad's way too enthusiastic.
He's worried you might slip up.
He's more worried about you.
Are you still fighting? Stop it, you two. Anyway, now that training is over for today, why don't we go to the pre-festival? There'll be fireworks.
I hate crowds.
But we'll be patrolling for the next 3 days. Now's the only time we can go. Please?
Sounds good to me. You should come too, Rosh. Her Majesty should be there.
The Queen? Maybe I'll go then.
All the boys are in love with the Queen. I'm jealous. I want to be like her.
You look nothing like the Queen.
Not like that. I just look up to her, that's all.
Let's go then. The fireworks and the Queen are waiting.
Hey, do you think I can go get Steiner? He should still be at his laboratory.
Does he even like fireworks?
Won't he just say, go away, I'm busy with my research?
Well, he is passionate about his work, but come on, fireworks!
A convincing argument.
By the way, what is he researching right now?
I don't know. He won't tell me. But he says it's something that will make everyone happy.
Happy.
Oh, whatever. Let's just go and get him.
Okay.
Oh, I say save with L. Well, I guess next time we'll continue over to the Castle Plaza. Till then, see ya.